ready to come inside, aren't you? Will you come in the house, please? No, that's not for you. Come on, let's go. Let's go in the house. Come on, Finn. Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday morning. I want to say it's the 15th of May, I think. I don't know exactly. But anyways, I am all ready to go out the door and meet my sister. She's outside waiting for me to go to Aldi. And also, I'm trying to find my Aldi bags here. They're all a mess. Also, we're going to stop in at Goodwill. That's today's tag sale at Goodwill. So I'm very excited about that. So I will check in with you guys later. Bye. Carrie, did you just walk across it? Oh, okay. I don't know either. You see Rima over there? Hey, Rima! Oh, you guys, my background. Oh, there she is. Can you come to say hello? Come to say hello? So the puppies and I are out in the backyard. I am trying to get a couple things accomplished. I need to mow the lawn, but the girls have to pick up the sticks. Well, they're going to mow the lawn too, but we have this little stick pile in the backyard here, and the dogs keep grabbing a stick and running off with it, and then they play with it for a while, and then they drop it, then they go get another stick. So our whole backyard is just littered with sticks. Like, not just little things, like these huge like branches. So yeah, so that has to get taken care of here. But today I'm working on, I just planted up a few things. I'll show you that here in a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to start I'm so behind on my transplanting. I have some garden plants in the front yard that I want to move to the backyard. But in order to do that, I need to get the beds in the backyard ready for them. And they are overgrown with weeds. So that is kind of what I'm going to work on today. I'm going to give myself at least a half hour. I don't know how much longer I'm going to want to do it. But right now, sitting in my little hammock chair. It's so nice out here. I'm in the shade. A little bit of sunlight filtering through the tree. But most of the backyard is in shade, and it's like, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 o'clock, except for the garden beds are all in the sun, and it's hot out there in the sun, so I don't know how long I'll last. But anyways, at least I can do some cleanup stuff. I just feel like my backyard is just really junky right now, because I've got, like, look behind me, I have my wheelbarrow, and then the hose is sitting here. Well, that always sits there, but you know, and then over here I got a wagon full of sticks to be burned, and then down here on the ground is the stick pile. It used to be much bigger, but it's all out in the yard now because the dogs have brought the sticks out into the yard. So I mean, there's a lot of little things like that that need to be done. So it's a bit overwhelming at the moment, but a little bit every day, I think, and then it will start to look nice. So let me go show you what I just got done planting. And then I guess break time's over. So I just planted this asparagus fern in this white glazed pot right here. That I'm going to bring up onto my porch. I'm not going to leave that outside. But this is going to turn into a house plant, I think. I like to have asparagus ferns. I just think they're so pretty. My mom has a ginormous one that she has had for years. So I would like to get that growing. Every year I buy one this size and then end up throwing away come fall. So we'll see. And then these are the 2 plants that I planted right now. I bought these pots. They were just like $10 pots at Menards. Gave them a coat of paint. It looks like I need to do a little bit more on it, but for now it's okay. And then I just planted these grasses in it. I have one there, one here, and they'll get, I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not, they get the white plumes on the top. So I'm very excited about this. I thought I would try them in a pot this year because I have a few way over there in the corner of the yard that are planted in the ground, and I really like them. So I thought this might be kind of a nice little transition area that kind of the end of the patio before the grass, kind of like a little screen once they get bigger. So we'll see. I can move them around however I want. And then this garden over here is what I need to work on. There's a lot of plants in here, but mostly it is weeds. I started up over here already. You can see kind of a bare spot. Not very much has been done, but I need to do all of this right here. And then I think this right here, those hydrangeas right there have never done very well. So I think I'm going to take those out and replace them with a flowering flower that I like instead. And then the snow on the mountain's looking pretty good. So yeah, just a lot of weeds. A lot of weeds. So I need to deal with all that. And the puppies are loving being outside. Zoe and I finished up this area over here. The other day we worked on it. This was just completely weeded. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it in the shade. But this is an area which I have to deal with. Nothing ever happens over here. I have in the past put this little walkway in the middle, and then I've tried to grow like pumpkins over here, but just nothing really grows over here. So I need to figure out what to do with this space. So this is my problem child that I need to deal with. Alright, so the puppies and I were able to get some stuff done in the yard. Oh, my hair's a mess. Not quite sure what's happening there. Anyways, worked for about 45 minutes. Didn't get very far. Those weeds were hard to get out. But I got a little bit done, so I'm feeling good about that. Right now, it's almost 6 o'clock, so I need to get dinner started. And then hopefully, if I'm feeling up to it, I will continue, go out like 8 o'clock or so, and do just a little bit more out there. Maybe like, I need to like deadhead my hydrangea bushes. So that's probably what I will work on. So right now, I'm gonna get started on dinner. So I need to do a quick little stop off at the grocery store. I'm in the middle of cooking dinner. I'm trying to make broccoli salad, and I realized we have no mayo because my people have eaten it all up. That's alright though. I needed to go later tonight anyways because I am completely out of Pepsi. If I don't have a Pepsi in the morning, Mama's a grumpy person. So I'm just going to do that right now. I've got like 30 minutes before the hot dish is out of the oven, so I think I can make it just barely because the grocery store is seriously like a half a mile away. As long as it's not terribly busy, I will be okay. But it's 6 o'clock, so it may be kind of busy. But we'll see. Wish me luck. Oh, hi there. It's Wednesday. I don't think I've been on to chat yet. Today's day has been a very busy day. The girls went to school as normal. I started the day as normal. Just getting some stuff done and working on a few videos, cleaning the house, doing laundry. It's been so beautiful today. I've hung out 2 loads of laundry for the first time this year, which is amazing. I just put the last of the towels up over here. You can see that. I don't have a laundry line, so I have like ropes hung between the under the deck and then out to a tree. So it's enough to hang about 1.5 loads. Combined with what I have inside, I can do like 4 loads of laundry a day if I do that. Hey Rayma, no. Rayma's getting into my new plants. So the rest of the day was like just kind of working and stuff. My sister called about 10 after she got done at the gym and said she was going to go to, what do you call it, Walmart. So I needed to go to Walmart. I had a couple of returns, and I needed to get some weed killer and some vegetables and stuff like that I normally get at the freezer section of Walmart. It's the only place I can find them. So I went along with her. We got back about noon, so I quick ate some lunch, had a little nappy poo, and now I just got back from picking up the girls from school. So now I have had my rest, and now I need to get back to work again. But for the time being, it is getting super duper hot out. I haven't turned the air conditioner on yet this year because this has been like the first of a couple days that I've gotten over 80. My phone says it's 84 right now. And it's getting a little warm. Most of the house has been pretty cool most of the day, but this time of day from like 3 to about 5, the house really starts to heat up. But it's okay. Downstairs in the basement it's still nice and chilly, so not a big thing. And then it's supposed to get down to 60 tonight, so I think it'll cool off just fine. So when I was at Walmart today, I checked out their garden section where they have all their plants and stuff because I wanted to pick up a tomato and a cucumber plant. So I will show you those right now. So I picked up a cucumber plant. These little guys are not looking real great. But, and then I did pick up this tomato plant as well. This is supposed to be for container gardening, which is what I'm going to try this year. I'm also going to try this in a container, just because I am not going to get to my garden out there before they start really taking off. So I'm just going to do a little bit of container gardening this year. And then, I want to show you this too. Yesterday, I showed you that I planted these grasses. This morning, this was one of my projects, to take some rocks and put it in there, just to kind of help with the, kind of like to work as a mulch. So compared to this one over here, look at that. It looks so much nicer. So I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Basically what I did is go in here, I have these rocks all along the outside of my house, and I just picked out the pretty rocks, the white ones, the ones that are speckled black and white, and put them all in there. As you can see, I've started right there adding some more in. So I think that's going to turn out really nice. I think that's a cool way to do it, because I don't think these grasses are going to grow very large this year. I think maybe next year they'll get much bigger. And as it grows wider, I'll just remove the pebbles. So yeah, that's my plan. And Finny is over here digging holes in my garden. What you doing, Finn? You digging holes in my garden? Yeah. The doggies just love this area back here. So many good smells. I think the rabbits like to go back in there too, and probably a snake or two. But yeah, hours and hours of fun. So I need to finish filming one of my videos real quickly here, and then work on a few other things in the house. And then I'd like to get out here back outside and do some deadheading on some of the shrubs that I have, because they seem to be popping back into life. Now I'm starting to grow leaves. So I'd like to get the deadheading done, which I never finished last year at the end of the season. So that is where we're sitting at the moment, and I will check in with you guys later. Bye. Good morning, everyone. It is, what day is it? It's Thursday morning today. Thursday. And I just dropped off the girls at school, and then I did a quick stop at Target on the way home because the puppies were all out of dog food. Good grief. So I am just now back from the store. I need to start some laundry, but I think I'm going to wait a little bit. It's another beautiful day. I think it's supposed to be in the 80s today again, which is kind of hot if we don't have the air conditioner on. I'm not going to lie. It gets a little warm towards the end of the day. But most of the time it's all right. So what is the plan for today? There's no outside activities going on, which is amazing. I do need to kind of prepare for the weekend. We are planning to go down to my mom and dad's, or mom's. It's so hard not to say mom and dad's. I'm going down to mom's tomorrow after school with JJ. Maybe one of the girls, I'm not sure. I don't think we've even told them that we're going down to work on getting the four-wheelers ready for the season and also the camper ready. And then help mom with some stuff like lawn mowing and that kind of stuff. So in order to do that, I need to kind of prepare ahead of time for what we need to get done. So I want to maybe work on that a little bit today. I have a couple painting projects I want to get done today. A couple spray painting projects and also regular painting. So I may get that done today. We'll have to see how the wind is. And yeah, I don't know. There's a whole lot of stuff going on in the house. And last night, the girls decided that they're going to switch around their bedrooms. Jasmine got the go-ahead from JJ that we have a daybed downstairs, and she's basically been using that space for like her own bedroom. It's not technically a bedroom, it's just open to the rest of like the family room and stuff, but she's got like a bed there, and she's got her desk with her computer, and that's where she always is. So she's been sleeping down there probably she spent there all summer last summer, and then when school started, we made her go back up to her room. Well, JJ's like, you know what, she can just have that area as her space, because basically no one really uses the living room or the family room, because my little studio space is on the opposite corner of that. So it's like her own space. So that would be nice. So that means we can move Emily into Jasmine's room, so everyone will have like their own space, which is going to be kind of nice. But the girls decided to start moving stuff around last night at like 9 o'clock. But at that time, I was exhausted. So, but I rallied and I helped them a little bit. But today we're going to probably do a lot more of that moving around sort of thing. And I need to organize. Organize. So I'm trying to have them declutter and purge as they're moving stuff out to other rooms. So I need to first take care of that with them. And then try to moving things around. Like I have... we don't have one dresser, like we need an extra dresser, but we have like this IKEA like storage units, like a clothes hutch or whatever, in our bathroom downstairs. Well, since Jazzy's going to be down there, we figure she can use that as her clothes, but it is filled with all of my linens, so I need to find a new place for that. So it's stuff like that. Everything is getting moved around. So it's kind of a weird process to figure out where I'm going to put all this stuff that I've been using in the same space for years, since years, like over 10 years. Like, what am I going to do with this stuff? So I got to figure that out. So anyways, that is another thing I need to do today, and I feel like I'm just rambling. So I'm going to let you go, and I will check in with you later. Bye. Good morning, everyone. It's just Friday morning. It's a gorgeous day. The sun is shining. It's not too hot out. Everything's looking so pretty. The sun in my eyes here now. So let's see. Zoe's at school. The other two girls did not have school today, so they are home with me. Emily and I are gonna head out to the thrift store. I have the whole back seat of my truck filled up with stuff to donate, which I have been keeping and holding on to for like since January. I'm like, why do I still have this stuff here? So I'm gonna get rid of that today. And then of course we'll probably do a little thrift store shopping because why not? So we're gonna do that, and then later this afternoon we're gonna head down to Mom's house. Jay's got some stuff he wants to do for the four-wheelers, like put his wheels on his four-wheeler, and I'm gonna help Mom with some mowing and some other things that she's got going on around the house. Look at my bangs. I need a haircut really badly. Oh well. Should have washed my hair today, but I'm gonna wait till tonight after I'm done working outside. So that is the plan for right now. So we're gonna head out to the thrift store here in a couple minutes. So I will check in with you later. Bye. Alright, so Emily and I are loaded up. Can you see all that stuff in the back seat? Come all filled up. I've been putting it off for a while, like I said. Alright, so we're off to the thrift store. Woohoo! Emily's excited. Super excited. That's basically how it works. How are you today? Can't tell if it's showing up or not. Yep. This is what our front yard road is looking like at the moment. What a 2-foot drop.
They're coming for us, man.
I need to get out here and do some gardening. And I need to do some tree trimming. So much to be done. This whole area used to be a campground.
There's a little grill right.
I found it about a year ago.
There. So a year ago, was it all down?
All was still. They had the campsite still marked. They still had like the bathrooms. It looks like it hadn't been used in quite a long time. But yeah.
So an abandoned campsite.
Right, because as you can see, it is flooded in the spring, which is
not a very good campsite.
Not a very good
What is that little sign right there?
Probably like where the park used to be or something.
There's a park?
Well, there was a kids' playground.
There's a little sign
right
there.
There's the slow children at play sign.
Yeah, there's a children at play sign.
It was a pretty big campground.
Right there.
96 sites.
96 sites?
Yeah, all up in here.
Jeez.
And we're on the banks of the Minnesota River.
It's all muddy.
So this is just like an inlet of the Minnesota River. You can see on the other side of those trees over there is actually the Minnesota River. You can see through the trees a little bit, but it's all flooded. Normally this isn't this high.
I have the hiccups.
This little restaurant over there. And Zoe has the hiccups. Yeah. Oh. Smile.
Double vlog it. Double vlog. Did you?
I'll just get a nice picture.
This isn't a nice picture.
Or duck lips.